Anywho. Alright, we're at Best Buy. I had to get an SD card for this thing. It's a micro SD card. Yeah, so this is the camera in super low light. It's rainy outside, and I get to just show you quick. This camera is so fucking small, guys. Like, that's how small this thing is. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm gonna take you to the gym. I'm just gonna use you the whole day without the SD card to see how, like, the footage comes out. So we're gonna do some random stuff tomorrow. So look out for that. And you know, this thing was on sale, like 150 bucks off. So I paid like 300 and something. So wasn't bad. Especially because I got a few extra things, and the thing that pushed me over like the $350 mark was I got the warranty from Micro Center. That's the important thing. That's the thing we have to keep in mind. The warranty from Micro Center is fool's gold. Like it's actual gold. Like you if you buy it from Micro Center, you gotta get the warranty. We are at the cinema. Well, we're walking to the cinema. Wow, this thing is so light to carry, and it's nighttime. So it doesn't look, from the viewfinder, it doesn't look too bad, especially because we're heading towards these bright ass lights. Sorry, I had to cross the street safely. But here we are, this dirty snow hill, and there's the movies.
Everything is flammable once you light it on fire.
Bag secured. Got a couple posters. That movie wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. I feel like a lot of questionable decisions were going on, and I definitely am judging a few of the main characters off the decisions they decided to do throughout the movie, but nonetheless, I did enjoy myself. Alright, this is the night mode. I am walking. I'm getting some lights from passerby cars, and I'm getting a lot of work done from the camera. So it's about to be 9 o'clock. I literally just wanted to see if GNC was open, but I don't even think GNC is open. GNC, they close at 7. That's so weird. Anyway, I know the vitamin shop is open, so I'm gonna go to the vitamin shop. All I want, I don't even think I want to waste the gas. I really wanted to get, they close at 9. They close at 15 minutes. I thought they closed at 10 for some reason. A lot of the decisions made in that movie could have been easily avoided. A lot of those outcomes, if you just made the obvious decision. And the movie ends in a nice way. I can't hate on that too much per se, but there's just some scenes in the house where, like, you are trying to survive, but, like, are you though? Are you trying to survive, main character? I don't think you were trying to. I think you could have done a lot better, main characters, but I'll give it like I'm gonna think of my Letterboxd review somewhere between 2.5 and 3 stars. Alright, I'm about to go to the gym. I got my wolf pack ready, but I think I need to switch back to my old gym bag, the backpack. It's like a Nike backpack. Solely for the fact that I have 2 water bottles consistently. It's not working out for me, Like, I'm always carrying my water bottles by hands, and sometimes when it's too cold, that shit is fucking annoying. But I'm gonna try out my backpack. Maybe I'm gonna get a Wolfpack backpack just to keep it brand, or maybe I'll just keep the Nike one. The Nike one's nice. My friend Jalen got it for me way back when. There's sunglasses in here. What the hell? These are my mom's sunglasses. What the fuck? Anywho, my bag. I don't use it shoulder like strapped. I always just hold it like this, and it's approximately at least 8 pounds because of my lifting shoes and my two 2.5 pound plates, and then my 2 1.25 pound plates. So that's at least 7.5 pounds right there. So it's getting heavy, and it holds a lot of stuff. But I'm just debating on changing it. I'm gonna change it today to see how it goes, and then I'm gonna try it out for the next week. But I like my Wolfpack bag. I think it's nice. I think she's cute. She's demure. Look at her. Look at her in her purple glory. And this guy's just such a like army color. Like, it is nice. I did use this for a while, and I still have some gym shit in here too, believe it or not. Like, I have a bunch of back stuff in here. Like, if you want juicy forearms, you get a fat grip, and then you curl, and then that activates your forearms more. And then I got these for rowing. I don't really like these, to be honest, but then I got these for rowing as well, just the regular wraps. And then I have this fucking it was a band, but then it broke, but I used to use this to warm up for bench. This to keep it like clean. It's like a laundry detergent, like when you dry your clothes, a dryer sheet. And then I have other versions of wrist straps in here. All right, since I'm showing you that, let me break this down. Might as well. 1 second, please. You know, I could put the camera down and it's still wide enough. That's crazy. Anyway, first of all, knee sleeves. Knee sleeves. Because your boy got protect his knees. Knee sleeves, wrist wrap. The second wrist wrap. My Adidas Lift. I don't know what to call them, but I love these shoes. I've had them since like college. My what are these called? Clips, barbell clips. And then said 1.25 pound barbell plate. A second pair of wrist straps because I was using these for a while. These are different than the black ones I just showed you. These are thicker. These are more traditional because they're Velcro. And then 2.5 pound plate that I've had forever. You can tell because it's kind of like rusted now. And then I have my slingshot for chest, which I used yesterday, and holy fuck, on 225 I was feeling it on my chest all day. To pick up my vitamin shop order, so you're gonna come along with that too. I'm gonna show you this vitamin shop by the gym. The people in there are nice, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not understanding why this is at 67% when I charged it last night, but we're at the vitamin shop. Yeah, but it's not open yet, so I'm gonna go work out first. First, let me fix the fucking mess I made in the backpacks. But I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a better fit. I mean, it doesn't feel heavy at all. But the way I put the backpack, the plate's on the front of the backpack, so it's not closest to my back, so it's away from my back. And it's not too bad, so I can't complain. Alright, legs are cooked, but it's time to leg press. Okay, the workout is done. Now we're for sure about to head to the vitamin shop. We did quads, calves, back. Those were our main three movers today. So let's go pick up our order. Okay, found my car. The bag is secured. Chicken for the dog. This is fake funny because this isn't intended for that, but the rotisserie chicken fits right in the purple duffel bag. My gym bag has officially, I'm gonna use the backpack officially. Let me pause the music, bro. I don't need this no more. So let me give you a little brief. I got a haul from Vitamin Shop. So first, logo, creatine gummies. Low key, I taste the creatine in them when I chew it, so I know that it has the recommended doses of creatine. And I got these collagen, these collagen gummies that's got the receipt on it. Again, another BOGO. Buy one, get one 50% off. I tried the raspberry and the grape, and I liked the raspberry better, so I just got 2 raspberries, right? Bucked Up, $1 energy drink. I think this is either 200 milligrams of caffeine. Damn, 300 milligrams of caffeine. Fuck. So those were $1 each, so I got the cherry candy. I've got the Miami, and I've got Rocket Pop. So ideally, I'm not gonna use any of these until Monday. Monday I'm gonna squat heavy. Today I did 60 squats, so not too heavy. 225 just like for like 5, and then 135 for 10. So it wasn't too bad. And I needed some protein shakes, so I got this Alani fruity cereal. This tasted good. That's why I got it. And I'm gonna try out this one today, the Munchies one. So these were 2 for $5. So again, I don't have any allegiance to any companies anymore. So I just get whatever is on a 2 for $5 or a $1. Again, we tried our the $1 ones. I have to make a video actually about that. Just talking if I recommend those. So that should be quick, I believe. Because I'm gonna rapid fire bum. I'm gonna do Bucked Up. I'm gonna do, what did I try last? Rise. So I've been trying different ones. When I run out of them. So again, I have 3 of these right now. So I might drink one tomorrow. I might drink one Monday and Tuesday. But what I typically do is I don't drink pre-workout barely anymore throughout the rest of the week. Once I run out, and once I don't, because when I'm in the gym during the week, it's at 5 a.m. Vitamin Shop's not open, so I usually re-up on Saturday and Sunday. Like, I usually buy a couple if they're on a BOGO or whatever. So that's my philosophy. I just go, I buy ever so often, a little by little, and I re-up on the weekends to prepare myself for the week. But I never buy five cans. I mean, I could have bought 5 cans because they were $1. I might buy some cans tomorrow, but we'll see. We're back at the movies. It's Sydney Sweeney time. We're gonna go watch that Sydney Sweeney movie. Fun fact, I still have a little bit over an hour and 20 minutes left of storage on this. Again, this is the onboard storage. I have that SD card that I showed you guys last night. I haven't formatted it yet, I haven't put it in yet, but we're gonna go watch the movie. Alright, it's currently raining, and this is an action camera, so it should be fine with the rain. But that Sydney Sweeney movie, guys, I thoroughly enjoyed myself in that movie. I have no complaints. That shit could happen to anybody. That could be somebody's real life right now, and we wouldn't even know, because rich people just have that kind of power. Alright, I think I cleaned the lens. It is a little bit wet, but again, it's an action camera, so it's gonna be fine. Initial thoughts, I would rate that higher than Primate. I enjoyed that better than Primate, low key. Christian was hating on this movie. He was like, "Oh, my significant other sisters are raving about it, so it must not be good." This motherfucker like Marty Supreme. Marty Supreme is crazy. That shit wasn't even that good. I don't like any movies that Timothée Chalamet is in, at all, whatsoever. His shit to me is boring, and I don't mean to criticize Dune, because I've never seen Dune, but just the whole premise of that just doesn't interest me. Even when I watch some Dune clips, it just doesn't do it for me. So I would give, if I had to rate, I'm waiting for Fabian to watch it so he can really give me some perspective on his end. I told him he's either going to have the same opinion as Christian or the same opinion as me. So I'm patiently waiting for him to watch it. I'll rate this movie 3.5 stars. It was good. I can't really find anything negative to rave about. If I had to put it in its own category, because it's its own category of movies, it was kind of horror, kind of realistic. This could really be somebody's fucking life right now. Anyway, I'm thirsty. I don't know if I've shut off this thing before, but it mixes your liquids, which is cool. But I'm gonna make my way home. I'm gonna clean, then I'm gonna play Arc Raiders. I don't know if y'all are on Arc Raiders, but get on it. I'm trying to get Fabian to play. I haven't brought it up to him because I feel like he doesn't want to pay for that game. But I'm for sure trying to get him on Arc Raiders, because me and Malik are having a blast, even though it literally is gambling. You can go out there. The moment you go into the game with a free loadout, you extract. But when you bring your own loadout, don't go in the game bringing your own loadout thinking you're gonna extract, because you're not gonna extract. That's all I gotta say. Since I got you here, this is my dog. 6 out of 10 sturdy right now. 6 out of 10 sturdy. Anyway, I just got my HSA card, and what I'm going to use that for is I'm going to buy a Whoop. I'm going to do the 2-year plan. Fuck it, just commit for 24 months, whatever. So yeah, I set up my HSA with my new company. I've got quite a bit of money in there. I forgot. Apparently when I got hired, they put my address in wrong. They didn't include the apartment number, which is fine because they mailed me my card originally. It got sent back because they couldn't find an apartment number. So I had to, just now, in January, re-elect to be put in HSA again to continue adding to my account. I got my card, literally 3 days later. So now I'm going to sign up for Whoop, and I'm going to use the Whoop for 2 years. Because I just going to commit for 2 years, just whatever. I'm about to be 30 in 2 years, so we're just going to see what we can do with that. So I'm going to try and lean away from my Apple Watch. Just simply to take one thing out of the Apple ecosystem. I'm gonna try to eventually transition out of it. I love my MacBook Air. This is the best purchase I've ever made. My iPhone, again, I'm using it as a tripod right now, so just it goes to show how I feel about my iPhone at the moment. I want to get a folding phone. I was gonna get the Z Fold 7, but the trifold looks crazy. So I might wait one cycle for the trifold, or I might get the Z Fold 8 and then get the trifold eventually. Excited for foldable phones, and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna do it. What's the worst that can happen? So far, the DJI Action 5 Pro. I love this thing. This thing is awesome. This thing is going to be hopefully used in synergy with me. I have a second camera. My thought, before I bought this camera, I was on Facebook Marketplace and I was gonna buy a second Sony ZV-1F for Fabian to use. But we got this now, so I don't need a second one of those. I offered that guy. He wanted like 500. I'm like, bro, that's how much it cost. Fuck off. I was like, I'll give you $350. He was like $420. I was like, fuck you, pussy. I'm not buying that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy this Whoop right now, and I'll probably wrap up this video. Look, if I feel like there's so much footage, and I'll give you my final thoughts right now. Transition. There's my dog. Yeah, get real close to the camera. Hollywood. Guys, look at the sunset. That's brazy. Anywho, I got this Cinnabon thing, but now I feel like a fat fuck because I'm walking with 4 extra large Cinnabons because nobody wanted to take them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just finished watching 28 years later Bone Kingdom, and I'm not going to talk about that movie. I'm actually going to talk to you about the camera. But what did I feel about that movie? That movie was 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. That shit was a banger. At the end of the movie, everybody gasped. Like, they're like, yo. I haven't heard a reaction like that since like Spider-Man, the last one. Far From Home, Homecoming. What was the last one? I don't know. But it was a genuine reaction like that. So I recommend all of you go check that movie out. God, you're gonna go? Like, you're blocking me, dude. Anywho, camera updates. Right now I'm still recording in 4K. I had to basically Frankenstein a mount. So I bought a refurbished GoPro mount, which is the skeleton of this, and it's using some of the components that I got from the bundle I bought from Micro Center for this camera. So I have basically, I'll take a picture of it low key. I'm also using the DJI Mic Mini, so I'm able to use 2 of these mics because they're DJI products. So a side grade from the Rode Wireless Go 2s that I have. I actually don't know the version of Wireless Go's that Rode is on now. I bought those. I've bought a lot of microphones over the years, and I think I can come to the conclusion that it doesn't matter which one you get. In 2026, any kind of microphone that fits whatever budget you're working for, the audio is going to sound really, really good. So I hope you don't hear some of the background like car noises, like the tires on the road. But if you do, it doesn't matter really at this point. So I've been using this camera for about, I want to say maybe like 4 or 5 days in a row now. I've taken it to the gym consistently. This is the first time I've got it set up in the car with the traditional mount that I use for the Sony ZV-1F, and no complaints. I bought a tripod for this camera, and this is the first time that I've bought a tripod for a camera. And I know that sounds weird, but typically I don't film my workouts with a tripod. I film my workouts with my phone, with like a little MagSafe stand that I have, you know, whether it be like a desktop like stand, traditional, or maybe like a portable tripod, like a MagSafe tripod. But never have I gotten a tripod solely to film stuff at the gym. And I usually just film my main lifts, so whether it be overhead press, whether it be squats, you know, I don't film the other shit that's like in the middle of the gym. Like I have a like special corner of the gym that I use and that I'm comfortable filming in. So I've filmed a few workouts there, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I love a good fisheye angle. Like when I was taking fisheye photos on my cell phone way back in like 2015, 2016, which is crazy because I want to bring this up to Fabian tomorrow. We're actually going to hang out tomorrow, Sunday, actually. Today is Friday because I just watched 28 Years Later. But that era of my life was like a fisheye era. Like no matter what phone I had, at that point I think I had a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and I bought a Moment case for it back when they were still supporting Android at the time. Nowadays I think they support Pixel and Samsung again. They stopped supporting Android phones for a while because it just wasn't worth it for them to produce those cases and then it not be purchased in a timely manner, I guess. So I have kind of strained away from fisheye photography. I did a little bit of anamorphic photography back then too, but then I just started using the whatever just happened here. I lost the preview of what I look like, but my always on display is on, so it's clearly still recording and it's giving me the time that I've been recording for 5 minutes already. So that's interesting. I didn't know it was going to take away the preview. On my vlogging camera, my Sony vlogging camera, it doesn't do that because why would it? But this is an action camera, so I understand why. The battery is smaller and the sensor is smaller as well. So I can see why they decided to put that, like that auto shut off, like viewfinder. Okay, don't hate it. That just surprised me. I thought the camera died when I just charged it at work. And it charges relatively fast, I will say. This camera, like I had it at 61%. Again, that's not crazy. I haven't charged this camera for over like 2 days. It was at 61%. I literally only have been using it in the gym for the last couple days. And I charged it at work for maybe like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes at max, right? And it was surprisingly all the way up to like 91% after I charged it for those few minutes. And I really hope I have the microphone positioned well. That's one of my concerns as well when it comes to using new equipment. And I can't wait to show you all the stuff that we've kind of gotten over the years. I will definitely make a gear bag video, which will be crazy because it's not relatively expensive stuff. Like, it's probably like the most realistic gear bag you can have if you have if you're a self-funded podcast. Like, if you're really down for that shit, I think it's a no-brainer to make some of those purchases. And in your first few purchases might be a little bit different, like a 1A, 1B type scenario, but for some reason, I like Sony cameras. I remember I tested a Canon, again, back in like 2015, 2016, and it just didn't feel right, that camera. It didn't feel like it was made for me. But whenever I lock in on a Sony camera, like, I watch a little bit of YouTube tutorials, go on Reddit a little bit, read the manual, because I recommend you read the fucking manual when you buy a new camera. When I did that with my first Sony camera, I was like, oh shit, this makes sense. And then maybe I had matured a little bit. Maybe my brain had to develop a little bit better from 2016 to now, I'm presuming 10 years later, to where it's easier for me to comprehend a little bit more of the technical aspects of the camera. I haven't used our main camera in a while, but I always make sure my SD cards are fully like open and not full, and my batteries are charged. The thing is, with the DJI Mic Minis, by the way, it comes with a battery case. The Rode Wireless Go 2s didn't. And I had to buy a separate case from Amazon, which I've linked previously, and it was a great buy. It was a perfect buy. Like, it fit all the microphones and the receivers, and it charged all at once, and it had the ability to charge wirelessly. Like, I didn't have to keep it plugged in for it to charge as well. So that was also a very big convenience for me. But I've been using this camera, and I feel like I love this tiny little, it's like this big. It's like this big, this camera. And it's so easy to like stealthily record like yourself. Like I was doing Wordle today and I recorded myself trying to guess the words. And I got some B-roll of that. And it didn't look like shit. It actually looked pretty cool, especially in like the amazing lighting, even non-amazing lighting, because my office lighting is not the greatest. It's like warm reception of a dentist office. Like it's like the reception of a dentist office lights vibes, but it's like a warmer tone. So it's not fluorescent. It's not like a white bright lights that are gonna flashbang you. And I record in 4K 30. I'm a 4K 30 guy. I'm not a 4K 24 frames a second guy or 4K 60 guy. I'm a 4K 30 guy. That's the format I stand by. If I had to choose one of them, I'm choosing that one because it's easier to edit. Of course, it doesn't help with slow motion. Like if I need to do anything in slow motion, I would obviously record in 60, but I don't record anything in slow motion. And if I did, I would just use my phone and hope for the fucking best. I'm gonna stay in this DJI ecosystem. I have no need right now to upgrade my actual microphones that I use for the podcast, but there is a future where I do. Right now, I wouldn't say I've upgraded from the Rode Wireless Go 2s. Like I said, it's like a side grade. Like I just got it just for them to work with the camera. And I had to get the Mic Mini 2s because they came with 2 microphones. And I was gonna get a Mic Mini, which comes with just the Bluetooth microphone, no receiver, no additional microphone, and no case. But I figured, I'm like, hey, let me just spend the $60 extra and just get the Mic Mini 2 with the battery case, with the receiver. And the great thing about this is that I don't have to have the receiver connected to the actual camera. This is connected via Bluetooth because, again, why wouldn't it? It's a DJI branded product. So I thought that was awesome. I think that little bit right there makes this camera purchase worth it to me. And I'm going to go, we're gonna record on the way to the gym on Sunday. We're gonna do another one of these, and I'm trying to see, right now I have it slanted towards me, like the angle, but I want to see how we can get me and Favorite in the shot, because my Sony vlog camera, it kind of barely gets us in the shot. And Favorite, sometimes he does this thing where he leans to the right a little bit, and I'm like, bro, just like lean closer towards me because I'm leaning towards him, so that way we're both in the frame. But nonetheless, so far, initial impressions after 5 or 6 days of using this camera. There is currently a DJI Action 6 Pro out. Every YouTube video that I've watched in preparation, not preparation, because let's face it, I pull the trigger and then I watch a YouTube video on my product. Like I never do it in reverse. I never research a product and then buy it, because I don't want to psych myself out. I always buy it and then research it while my order is pending. Like I always do that. So what Micro Center, by the way, shout out to you guys. If there was never a Micro Center in Yonkers, I would not be doing content, period. Because going to Best Buy and buying shit is like bottom 5 worst experience. Like Best Buy, low key, it's like they don't want you to be successful. It's like they want you to fucking crash out at them like every 5 fucking minutes. Every video that I saw stated that if you have the 4, it's not worth it to upgrade to the 5. And the same consensus goes here. If you have the 5, it's not worth it to upgrade to the 6. And I want to compare them to Apple a little bit, because every iPhone has been a subtle increment upgrade over the years. While if you're upgrading from like an iPhone 6 to an iPhone 16, that upgrade is vastly bigger. That upgrade is vastly different, vastly more worth it. And I think if you have like an original, a 1 or a 2, upgrade that shit to a 6 or upgrade that shit to a 5. I was gonna get the 4 because there was an adventure combo that had like a tripod, like a
selfie stick, like a battery case and batteries. Low-key kind of regretting not getting that version because the battery case is super clutch and the official DJI one is like $99. So I would have loved to maybe saved and gotten that, but I bought this camera for just barely $330, and that's with the Micro Center 2-year protection. No regrets. Again, shout out to Micro Center. Micro Center is a godsend. If you have a Micro Center in your city, you don't know how lucky you are. You don't know how fortunate you are, because there's places that don't have Micro Center, and they just gotta order shit online. Perfect for the gym. That's what I've been using it with primarily. Shoots in vertical and horizontal and, you know, regular. I'm gonna see how this looks like in post, but I think this shit looks fire right now. And even though it's upside down, the UI switched. So it's not like everything is upside down. With my Sony, it would be upside down. Like the UI would be upside down. And then in post, you might have to flip it. So I'm gonna see if I have to flip this, but I don't think I will, to be honest. I think the internals in this thing is super smart and I won't have to deal with that. Should you buy this camera? Ask yourself this: do you have a need for it? If the answer is no, still buy this camera. If the answer is yes, buy the expensive combo one. Those extra batteries are gonna come in clutch. Trust, I have extra batteries for all of my cameras. I'm still trying to find alternatives for this one. Other than that, I'm gonna fucking chop this shit up and we're gonna have a great day. Peace.